Out here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see, we are in orbit over Nimitz. And what we're going to be doing is, while we're standing on the CV, last time we were talking about the small... Hi, pups. You want to be internet famous. So last time we were talking about the little, like, basically the parasite fighters as far as the CV was concerned. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to work on those a little bit, and one of the nice things about doing this is in space is that, as you can see, things float. So, what we're going to do is let's grab cockpit. Alright, so now the problem with any of these buildings is that the cockpit has to sit on top of the block. Always annoying. It's one of the mechanics I would like to see them change, because I would like to be able to attach the starter to the back of the cockpit, but is what it is, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and add a few more blocks here. What we're going to do is, do we want to go with these, or do we want to go with the, let's go with the half rounds, or the quarter rounds in this case. What we're going to do is we're just going to add, because basically what we're building here is just a very small, quick craft. The idea is that this is something that will get us from point A to point B fairly easily. And we want one of these. Alright, because I actually want to take that one out. Make sure we didn't damage anything around it. Okay.
Microphone activated.
One moment. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to go ahead and do one thruster on this side. Do we want to keep... How streamlined do we want to keep this thing is the question. I think we're going to leave that as it is currently. Because, like I said, this isn't meant to be some massively powerful fighter. We really are just building something to get us around from point A to point B fairly quickly. So we're not going to worry too much about the defensibility of this thing. Okay. Alright. And then what we're going to do here is... let's go ahead and put... Let's see, that is that, so... Should be... Is that the right way? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that one there. Put that there. Now, just to make sure everything is what we're looking for. Okay. Awesome. Alright. And then we want all of our important stuff in here. Let's drop all of this stuff around really quick. Okay, so do we want to do it this way? Okay, let's do it this way instead. Put power there. We are going to put, hopefully, put fuel right there. We're going to put our RCS unit in the middle of this thing. And then we have a storage box as well. Oh, we actually have a fridge and a storage box. So, okay, let's go ahead. We will move that out. Let's put these over here for right now. We're gonna break these out a little bit. Do our quarter rounds this way. Yes, all right. And I may change those blocks on the front as well. But we'll see how we'll see how that actually plays out. Now I do want to swap. Alright, so we've got what? So we've got one retrograde, we've got one descent, we need one ascend. And I probably want to put that under the RCS unit. Alright, so this is why you always want to make sure you have a plan before you start these things, because, you know, heaven forbid you're doing any of this on camera, right? Alright, so that should be, is that right? Yes, okay. So that way we have one ascending, one descending, one retro. We're going to end up with one pushing as well. And so what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and, like I said, this is not something that is meant to be a ridiculously secure or beefy fighter. It really is just to get from point A to point B and to bring stuff with you. Yeah, we'll go that way. Okay. And then we'll put some landing gear on this thing in a moment. We'll tell us... Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's take it out here. Alright. There's one there. Because what I was actually thinking about doing was with these quarter rounds, taking this entire row of quarter rounds out, having a block, just a regular square block in here to armor all of this out, and then that way it would give us a little bit more height on it. But I'm really liking the profile of this thing so far. And I think I'm going to leave it that way. Okay. Now, if they would actually put in what would be nice is if they would give us thrusters that were set with the same quarter round or the slants like they do for the main thrusters. That would be really, really helpful. So yeah, devs, if you're listening, get on that. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna block that in, because one of the things I had thought about doing was putting like the refrigerator here and a fridge, you know, like a storage block or something up in here, and then having 2 push thrusters, which I may still do. We'll see how this works out. Alright, so that is everything we really need. Whoops. Playing way too much Arc lately. Okay. See, we do have main thrusters. That's what I thought. I thought I brought main thrusters. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these two. Let's take all of this out. Whoops. Let's go ahead and take all of this out. And what we're going to do is... Well, that took a little bit more than I was expecting. So what we're going to do is we'll take these out. We'll put the 2 main thrusters on. Alright, everything's in there. Okay. So... Alright. And yeah, I think we can get away with leaving it like that. Right. And okay, so we do this because while it is not necessarily a beefy thing or meant to be a beefy thing, we don't want to have a situation where, you know, we're completely exposed and everything goes pear-shaped, because that is never a fun shape to be in. Okay. Oh. See, we need more parts. Okay. So I put the fridge there. I put the storage block here. Alright. Let's go ahead and just do this for now. There we go. Okay, so slowly but surely getting this thing figured out, right? Alright. Okay, so nice streamlined little ship, right? Got some power. We'll go back, make the storage block as well as the fridge, and we'll be right back, folks. Alright, and we're back. So I've gone ahead and made a small change to the ship. Just show you what I've been doing really quickly here. I went ahead and repositioned some things. So basically what we've done is I took the power cell out. Brought that up into armor blocks. We're going to go ahead, and yes, I know this is a little bit risky doing this, but we're going to put the power there. What I'm going to do is actually take that block out so that it's not quite as exposed. But as you can see, we now have power there, and I'm going to add oxygen to it as well. Let's there you go. Alright, so now we have power, we have oxygen. Do I actually have any oxygen? Oh, I do. Yeah. I'm sitting there going, I don't remember if I brought oxygen with me or not. So, okay, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and add the power back in. I think that's everything, right? Okay, so we have landing gear still, which we still need to... Whoops. We're still going to need to put back... But first things first, let's power this beast on. Do I not have a ascent thruster? Or did I not have enough of an ascent thruster? Okay, so first... Okay, so that's not good. Alright, let's see if we can take this thing up a little bit. Let us... Oh, I think I took the ascent thruster out. See? This is why you don't do this unless you have a plan. Okay. So, as far as it is concerned here, though, how does this thing handle outside of that? Well, it's a zippy little ship. Right? Look at that. See? Perfectly fine. Other than the fact that we can't hover. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves in a position where we are somewhat safe. Whoa. Alright, so we are in the null gravity pocket right here. That is good. Alright, yeah. Okay. So let's go, helps if I use my jetpack. Let's go make that thruster. We'll get this thing sorted out, and we'll be right back, everybody. Alright, and we're back, folks. Okay, so now that we've gotten all of that sorted out, what I did is I went ahead and removed this block and replaced it with the directional thruster. We've added the landing gear, as you can see. They are kind of close. I guess it's a tight grouping here. So it's going to be a little unstable on the landing if you're not careful. But again, you know, this is not meant to be a rugged, tugged, let's go destroy the world thing. It really is just about getting to point A and between point A and point B. And as you can see, it is a zippy little ship. Okay, so we are going to go down to Ninga's. We're going to pick up some supplies. And we are going to head over to... Oh, I can never remember the lava world's name, but because we need some resources. So what I'm doing at this point is really just getting set up so I can come get the resources that I really, really need. Actually, I need these. I need this too. There's a drone right there. So I do need to put some weapons on this thing, I guess. Alright, so, because we do need the Empyrion, which is almost directly below us. It's right here. Right? That's the crashed ship. Hey, discovered some more silicon. Okay. So, where is... Okay, so that's what we need. Don't want to run into the mountainside. So it is actually behind us. So we need to head south. It's so nice having the cardinal directions on here now. We can actually find what we're looking for. Mostly. Okay. Yeah. So I do need to head this way. Let's take a look over here and make sure that drone isn't circling for us. Okay. Yeah, so ever since the 5.0 introduction, where we now have the warp drive, all of the drones, as you can see, have been respawned. And we've got a ridiculous number of them over here. So I am going to have to come back with an armed vehicle to get the resources I need. But it is good to know that they're out here, and that most of what we need, because I do need the Empyrion, and then I do need to head over to the lava planet to pick up some of its resource. So that is where we're going to be going on Friday. I'll bring you back for that, because I definitely... I know you've seen me mine probably a couple 100,000 units of ore, so we're not going to worry about showing you that portion of the gameplay experience. I will probably bring you back for a little bit of the mining, but like I said, I do need to go go build some weapons for this thing. And yeah, we'll come back and do some mining, but we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed seeing a little bit of the thought process and the problems behind when you're doing freestyle ship design. If you did enjoy the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, well, you know, throw them down in the section below the video. I'll get to them when I get to them. I do my best to get back to everybody, but like I always say, if I don't get to you, nothing personal, it's just I ran out of time. And as I am out of time, I am out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic new year. It is, at least from our side here in California, we're looking at probably some of the nicest weather we've had in a while. And yeah, so from my family to yours, happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year. And I will see you all here on Friday. And that'll be for the new year, actually. All right. Take care, everybody. Be safe out there.